love you, Tom.
We love you, Tom.
See, there were, there were always possibilities. But I couldn't possibly say anything because this is the last movie.
Exactly.
And yeah, so I would love that.
So the marketing campaign is in full swing for Venom 3, aka Venom the Last Dance. Tom Hardy was in Mexico, last night. Pretty interesting, where he had some things to say that we're going to discuss in this video. They actually screened 20 minutes, the first 20 minutes of the movie, to the press, which is very interesting because that's what they did for big movies like Avengers Infinity War. That's also what they recently did for Deadpool and Wolverine. No one got to see the full movie before it came out, pretty much, or very close to it. But the fact they're doing it for this movie means the leaked ending that is apparently supposed to be fake when Spoiler dies tells us that maybe Spoiler doesn't die. So, yo, what is freaking good YouTube voice you hear? If you are new around here, what the freaking hell are you doing? Make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture-based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below what the frickin' hell are you hyped about? Are you hyped about Null coming to the MCU and potentially Venom coming to Spider-Man 4? There's so much hype. They've got to be very careful how they market this movie. Also, check us out on Instagram. I wish you to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful face. And check us out on Twitter. Wish you J. Right, let's get into today's video. So, this is what Sony Pictures Mexico posted. After the fantastic welcome he received in Mexico, and after seeing some incredible scenes from the film, Tom is still here on the black carpet. You get it, because Venom's black. They're doing the black carpet and not the red carpet. Signing autographs for his fans as promised. Why are British actors always the best, always the most genuine when it comes to, meeting their fans? If it's not Henry Cavill, it's Tom Holland. Always English actors, American actors. Sort your act out. You see what I did there? You see what I did? So that happened last night. I'll probably put a clip in before the video plays. But it is cool. The movie does come out officially on the 25th, which is a week on Friday. The UK premieres on the 23rd. And yeah, it depends where you live in the world, because obviously it is technically like ahead of time and space because it's in a different time zone, but it depends where you live. Obviously, there's always early screeners and access to getting stuff early, but the official release date is the 25th. So that's pretty cool that they've shown 20 minutes of the movie. I'm kind of a bit disappointed they didn't show the whole movie, because then we could have talked about the whole movie and ruined the whole movie. So he was speaking to press, answered some questions afterwards. Interesting when we played the clip before. So Tom Hardy was asked if Spider-Man will appear in Venom the Last Dance. Now, it's a case of which Spider-Man. A lot of people would be disappointed if it was Tom Holland. And then my mind goes back to, careful for spoilers, when we seen Tom Holland at Pascal Productions. And he also posted something on Instagram saying that he just films a secret project. Is he going to appear in a movie? Tom Holland Spider-Man, as far as I know, no scooper, no insider, actually has concrete evidence, but apparently he could, because we've seen one side of it. We've seen the reshoots where we see Eddie Brock, played by Tom Hardy, walking around in New York City randomly. Maybe Tom Holland, filmed the other part of it and they just put it together in post-production. That could be the case. But a lot of people actually want it to be Andrew Garfield. I get it. I do get it. So his response was, there's always possibilities. I cannot possibly say because this is the last movie, but I would love that. He's basically unofficially confirming maybe there's a chance. And Tom Hardy is a hype man. Tom Hardy has always wanted Spider-Man and Venom to meet on the big screen. He's always wanted that. And I really hope that happens, because that would be insane. Hype train seems to be on full. There was a leaked ending of Spoiler dying. I don't need to say Spoiler is, but apparently that is complete baloney. So the director was asked a question about a certain character playing a lizard. And the response from director Kelly recently took part in a one-to-one chat with IGN, and that's where the information came out about Null. She was asked about a character and confirm the character playing a new character in Venom Last Stand. She told the outlet it's not uncommon for actors to be cast as different Marvel characters across various films, and this is no different. The best actors for the roles were cast, and Riz is no exception. He plays a new and different character in a really fun and important role, and I'm excited for people's reaction to his wonderful performance. So he was dressed as a kind of hippie. A lot of people seem to think he's Lizard, but Lizard's never appeared in the Venom-verse, technically, so he could still be Lizard. I don't know, maybe, potentially that could be the case. So they are going so hard with this movie. So I don't know if it's been officially rated, but there's a new clip, I'll put it right now if YouTube lets me, where you literally see Venom eating 3 people's heads in a row consistently in the same sequence. I mean, I'll put it over top if YouTube lets me, but that's absolutely insane. So the movie comes out the 25th. Like I said previously, some people may get to see the movie early, but I don't know if that's the case. But yeah, they're throwing out TV spots left, right, and center. Even got a TV spot called Official Null. And as we know, I think the reason they've actually said that Null is only going to be teased in this movie as great villains get teased across Marvel is because apparently they don't want a lot of people to be disappointed when Null is only really teased in this movie. As we know, the detective that's in the cell is playing Toxin, so apparently he's the actual villain who potentially teams up with Venom. Apparently the plot leak that had a 10-year-old Peter Parker in the movie is completely fake, but we do see Eddie Brock outside of a hospital, so we don't know how fake it is. So allegedly also Scream is going to appear in this movie, and also apparently there's going to be some other symbiotes, or symbiotes, as your Americans say symbiotes, but it's symbiotes. We do see them in the vials, in the jars, in the trailers, so it should be a symbiote fest. But also, when Kelly, the director, she said like other symbiotes. She didn't just say Null's gonna appear. That was more than a lot of places. So yeah, they're currently in Mexico City. I did try to get access to, I probably shouldn't say this, but you know, lads and ladettes, I keep this 100. I tried to get access to the UK premiere on the 23rd. And realistically, why did I get turned? I really shouldn't say this. I got turned down because I don't have enough TikTok followers or Instagram followers. Basically, the YouTube channel don't mean shit apparently. I might bleep this, but I'll keep it in probably, you know me. So yeah, I tried to attend the UK premiere. It's always a privilege when companies like Netflix, so on and so forth, let me go to red carpet events. I never take it for granted. But essentially, I don't have a big enough reach on TikTok because I don't do TikTok, and I don't have big enough reach on Instagram. Although recently, one of my Instagram posts did get over 3 million views. But yeah, essentially, I can't attend the UK premiere because I don't have enough TikTok followers, which is funny if you ask me. I definitely will bleep that. So yeah, it's interesting. So we know this movie will serve as the beginning of the Null story. The King in Black is too powerful for one and done, which does make me laugh because if you're going to say he's too powerful for a one and done, it can't be ended with Spider-Man 4 because that's not really a big build-up. Realistically, I hope the rumors and the made-up leaks about, you know, Null joining Doctor Doom's army are actually true. I really hope that is the case. But we will find out. But when we get more information about this movie, and if information does leak about the plot, about the first 20 minutes, but let's be honest, not that much is going to happen in the first 20 minutes. We already know where this movie starts. And it's interesting because outside of Null, no one knows shit. Literally, nobody knows anything about this movie. No wannabe scooper, no fake scooper. None of the real scoopers like Alex Perez are actually talking much about the movie, which is cool. So we're all freaking going in blind until the 23rd when the embargo lifts. Then it's spoiler central because everybody wants to know the ending. So like always, let me know. Do you think Tom Hardy is just being like, you know, teasing? Is he being a tease with the, you know, Spider-Man may appear? And if Spider-Man does appear, which Spider-Man would you want it to be? I actually am taking this as affirmation that Tom Holland is going to appear in this movie. Basically, Tom Hardy is confirming it in a YouTube way, if you like, in a video format way. So I hope it's Tom Holland who appears and not Andrew Garfield, although I know Andrew Garfield is probably the fan favorite with most of the fans. But personally, I think it'd be cooler if Tom Holland appears because be 2 British guys sharing the screen, donning the Hollywood world. That would be fantastic for a British person. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, and I'll catch you in another video, guys. Very soon. Catch ya later.